hello. Okay, where my people at? Where my people at? Good evening, everybody. You know I have a co-host, right? Let me bring my co-host up. He's in the back and we're on time. Hey, Solar J Dad. Hey, Black Beauty. Let me bring my co-host. Here we have it, my co-host. Here's Getty.
Boom.
Hey, Getty.
What's happening?
What's happening, Getty?
Everything's good. Everything's beautiful. Life is wonderful.
Awesome. Awesome. We're going to wait till the folks get up in the chat.
How's everybody in the chat?
Hey.
It's a
Black
beautiful
Beauty.
day.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, Miss Green Eyes. Nosy Rosie's in the house. Vicky. What's going on, peeps? What's going on? Guess what? Guess what?
Guess what? Guess what?
Y'all
tease
guess
them a little
what?
bit.
We got to tease y'all.
Tease them a little bit. What y'all think going on? Ashley Nelson. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? I hope all is well with you guys.
Yeah.
Hope all is well.
Amen.
It's an epic event going on tonight, family.
Finally,
we are here.
We here.
We have made it. We have seen the light. We have made it to the land of milk and honey.
Carolina.
We have seen green pastures.
Stay away from the light, Caroline.
They said we wouldn't do it.
But we did it.
They said we couldn't make it.
We made it.
But won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Praise God.
Hey, Spitfire, what's up with your phone? I've been trying to call you. Hey, Mika. I've been trying to call you, Spitfire. Man, Spitfire. I need to call. We need to talk, young lady.
Hello, Miss Green Eyes.
Hey, we're trying to get some folks up in the chat. Can we get the like button? Can we?
We gotta figure out how to get Sylvia in the algorithm.
Yeah, we gotta get me in the algorithm, please.
We gotta get in that algorithm, man.
Gaddy, let me tell you, one of my my tweets. Shout out to my Twitter folks over there on the other side right now, because the Twitter folks are seeing us in here too. But on one of my tweets, I had like 30,000 views. And then another one got 10,000 views. I'm like, oh my God.
Today?
Not today, but I was going back to some of the stuff I, put out.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'm getting popular now. Uh-oh.
Do you put your lives in the Twitter?
Yeah, I put my lives in Twitter.
Okay, good.
Hey, tweet, Twitter people. Tweet.
Edward White, how you doing, good brother?
Hey, Edward.
Lady Coltrane in the building. Hey, Lady Coltrane, I just had my Biscoff.
He did. He was eating it all in my ears.
I'm in it.
And I asked him, I said, what are you eating? He said, my Biscoff. I said, how many of them did you have? He said, just one. I said, sure you did.
My Biscoff.
Hey, Dom.
We good.
Hey, Queen E. Guys, we finally did it. Yesterday we went through, I don't have no hair now. You see? I was pulling my hair out yesterday trying to do this thing, and we got it. Thank you, Dom. We got it.
We got it.
Mr. Thug's dad, I hope you're in the chat so you can see what's going on. We got some folks looking in the chat right now. Hey, people, you know who you are. Hey, Model Heaven. Hey, Lady Coltrane. You waiting, Queen E? All right, I'm waiting too. We got 46 in the chat. Y'all ready to go? Let me text him and tell him to come and check the chat and let. He was in the chat yesterday. Did y'all see him in the chat? I look awesome. I'm glowing. I think it's just the hair just turning yellow. I made sure I cooked dinner for the hubby, so I won't get in trouble tonight.
Take care of the man.
I'm not gonna get in trouble tonight.
Us
Last night,
men, we need to stand up and demand that these ladies take care of us. You dig? I'm with the hubby on this one.
yesterday I got me in trouble. I'm ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. What she said? What Spitfire said? Oh, you know what? You get on my nerves, Spitfire. You get on my... All right, y'all. Since we since you guys ready? You guys ready? We got 50 in the chat. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? Okay. We finally are able to give you the live feed from the court today. This is just the beginning. Hey sis. This is just the beginning, y'all. We have the live feed now. We are just like the big shot. The big shots now, okay? I just want to tell y'all, we're little mom, but we big shot.
Big timing.
This dude wants Thug to go to jail. No, you better. He doesn't want Thug to go to jail. Do you want Thug to go to jail?
I want anybody to go to jail that's guilty of anything that's in that indictment. If you are responsible for the death of a young man in the streets of Atlanta tied to anything in this indictment, then absolutely. You gotta think about the victims as well. Those guys are still living. Those parents can't go see their children anymore. So yes, God reigns on the just and unjust alike. You dig?
Miranda's laughing.
But if he's innocent, then let the man go. Let the man go.
Okay, first of all, right now in the court of law, you are what? Innocent. You remember that, okay? Don't sound like one of the jurors I heard today.
That's why I said anybody that's responsible. I did not mention Young Thug's name. I said anyone that's responsible.
He said, I asked you a question. The guy in the chat said, did you hear what he said? The guy in the chat said, Mr. Sean Gang said he wants Thug to go to jail. And I asked you, do you want Thug to go to jail? That's what I asked you.
Do I want Thug to go to jail? Well, I'm inside of the case and I do a lot of reading and, I've looked at a lot of things pertaining to the case. If he's responsible, then justice has got to be served. But do I just outright want him to go to jail? Like, I'm just pointing my finger at him, like him. I want him to go to jail. No, I have no dog in the fight. But if you're responsible for any of this, then, justice goes as justice goes. Right? Some get away with it, some don't. So, my opinion, if you're responsible and they can prove it in the court of law, then you got to go.
But here's the thing. When so much dirty stuff is being done, how can you prove it in court of law when there's dirt's being done? I mean, I'm a person of fairness, not... Okay, hold on. Spitfire wants the link drop. Hold on. Let me drop the link for the sis. Hold on. See, that's my thing. It should be fairness.
Yeah,
fairness, period. Not you want to make a name for yourself and you doing all kind of craziness, trying to buy time and all that. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
And I'm just being honest. Hey, Spitting Fire.
Hey, can you hear me? Okay. Hey, how you doing, Getty?
Getty, right. Spitting Fire, Getty.
I can't complain. Everything's beautiful.
That's good. That's glad to hear. Good. I think I was on the verge of saying what you was finna say, Sylvia. I just came up here.
You say it for me then. You say it for me.
You know what? Here's the thing about indictments and proving if it's legit or not. With so much corruption going on within the government and so much heinous stuff that's going on and wanting to get the celebrity and the big fish in all this. You really don't know what the truth is pertaining to an indictment. It used to be a time when someone had some evidence, or you thought it may be evidence, and you can go to a grand jury and they doing it correctly. That's fine. But this stuff is so many years old. They using lyrics up to songs, and they just doing all the things that are inconsistent with what our laws are really originated from. You don't know. And I think the problem is that everybody think that because there's an indictment, or because the government bring a charge against you, that means that they have something on you that they have to prove. And in fact, it's garbage. The problem that we have is that people believe the federal government, which we should, but because of the corruption that they are, being known as right now, they're not even trustworthy right now. They're not trustworthy with Young Thug. They're not trustworthy in the R. Kelly situation and many others. And we have seen all the inconsistencies that they're doing. You got, like, even when we were talking about a few months ago about the BOP with the R. Kelly case, just the fact of that alone, that goes with our prosecution system, that goes with our detainees, and it goes to the police officers and to the judges. The whole system is corrupt now for all these organizations. So what they did was they took the opportunity to sit up there and go after these men and these young guys with these RICOs. And it's old cases. Like, I think you covered the story a few weeks ago, Sylvia, where there were some charges that they had 7-8 years ago. That's insane to me. Now, the thing of it is, and like what Gaddy was saying, I understand what he was saying too. The thing of it is the fact that you have someone who lost their life, right? So how is it that a family can get closure properly if the system is so corrupt and you don't even know? Because you waited almost a decade to bring charges. We don't know if it's the truth. We don't know if you just want to pin it on something. It's easy to get a conviction nowadays because of all these organizations that's out here. And people want to believe the government. People believe that if the government bring charges against you, something got to be right. And that's far from the truth. Everything can be wrong. And even though these guys may have committed crimes, they may have and everything, but the law, if you stick with what the law entails, if they have to sit up here and break the law to uphold it, that still means a person is innocent, even if they're guilty. Yeah, that's the thing that people really forget. And that's just all I want people to understand. Like, this government today is not the government of yesterday. And what I mean by that, I mean any things back in the day, how we used to try to go after these guys the right way. We used to make an effort.
Now, well, they was crooked back then too. You see what they did to the black folks.
Now we got social media. Now we got social media. And now, and people can say things out here. They can bring a charge. People convict off of what they hear. They don't even read the evidence and stuff anymore. Just like you said, you heard the one juror. Just because they black men with some dreadlocks and some tattoos, he looked guilty. That we got to get away from that type of thinking. We got to get away from that type of thinking. And I just wanted to sit up there and say that because I just was seeing where this was going, and I just was like, we just fought so hard to try to get people to see how quick this government is. You know how they are with you, Sylvia. They don't like you at all. So
yeah. Look at me. I got a charge, and I know I ain't guilty.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And they put your face next to R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Absolutely. So,
tainted.
So to try to taint the jury. Oh yeah, she did it. She's a crazed fan and all this type of stuff.
Yep.
And so I'm like, I just can't even trust them anymore. I just can't even trust them anymore. And I just was like, I just don't even know. Because the one thing I wouldn't want, even if I have a loved one that lost their life, which I did have a loved one that lost their life, I want the right person. Don't you waited 10 years and say, okay, this is the person that did it. And then come to find out this person didn't do it, or you just want to get the bigger fish. And then you got to even ask yourself too, sometimes, and I hate to say this, and I said it about my own uncle, you know what I'm saying? And God rest his soul, he was in the streets and stuff too. But everybody that is deceased is not an innocent victim, because sometimes you can be in this life and you sealed your own fate. So you don't know what the situation and what happened. And even though their loved ones is mourning their loss, people got choices. You know what I mean? And so it's one of those situations that we just have to really do better in our communities. We got to do better with our young men. We just got to do better, period. And we got to get this legal system under control. I don't think it's going to be a perfect system, but it got to be better than what it is right now. Because all this snatching down these men, I just can't even imagine, you becoming successful and you doing all this, and we decide we want to take you away, because what they're doing is they're killing hope. They're killing hope. And when you do that, that's not good. That's not a good sign at all. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for having me come up here. Somebody else come up here. Bye, Gaddy. Bye, Sylvia. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Bye.
All right, well, I guess she didn't want me to give a rebuttal, so she got up out of here.
And sit tight. He was trying to give you a rebuttal.
I was just being respectful and letting her talk. I ain't want to cut her off or nothing like that, but it's all good. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool, because I heard all I heard was a bunch of excuses, and what I heard is, as well as an excuse, if a person is a victim, what she just heard, one of the last things she said is, if a person got killed involved in the YSL YFN beef, somebody was a victim of whatever side, then they're a victim because of their own actions. But the person that ends up in handcuffs and in a courtroom, they're not there because of their own actions. And that's what I heard her say. She said the victim may have had that coming, but the person that ends up in handcuffs and behind, that's what she said.
I don't think that's what she said. No,
okay.
She said some may. She didn't say that person that actually got.
She said because she was responding to what I said earlier before she came up, when I was talking about people who were victims in this case. Their families can't see them anymore. They're gone. So there has to be some justice sought out for that as well. So we're focused on one end of the spectrum rather than focusing on both sides of the spectrum. There were victims in this thing, and they're also perpetrators. And I'm not saying who did what. I'm just saying
you're on one end.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Not always.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
My thing is, I want it to be fair. I don't want all the negativity to be pushed, so people already have tainted jury. That's the problem I have.
I think they did enough of that themselves, but they're going to bring in more, right? Did they make a decision to bring in 300 more, or no?
No, there's no decision made on that.
Oh, okay.
But my thing is, majority of people in Atlanta knows about this case. Majority of people have seen things. All this extra stuff that's going on right now, people are being tainted.
Mm-hmm.
They already have their mind made about the case already. They do. They have their mind made.
Well, it's a dirty game. We got to understand that. The law, politics, all of that, it's a dirty game. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. Regardless of what you were doing, you can't sit here and say that there was no activities going on to make these people look at them in that light. If your business is not intertwined with all of the other mess, then you wouldn't find yourself in this situation. I'm not saying nobody did anything. I'm saying where there's smoke, there's got to be some fire, because listen, you got actual bodies in this thing, not just people selling drugs or the allegation of selling drugs or dealing drugs on the corner. You got wiretaps. You got text messages. You got Thug saying things himself. And you also got a group of witnesses that's pointing the finger at them. You got people that's cooperating that then turn on the gangs against them. Dad. Go ahead.
Hold on. Where did you hear Thug said something other than his songs?
They got wiretap. They got the phone. They got the phone. What do you call it? They got the group chat. They got the messages where he was talking about killing folks, asking them did they do anything yet, things like that. right around. That's how they lined it up. Now you can say it's weak.
Okay,
Now I believe the feds didn't take the case because it's weak, but if they got enough to get them, they can get them, man. It's up to a jury now. They're going to trial. And I get it. It's going to be people on both sides of the spectrum on this. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just looking at it.
I don't either, but I just want things to be done fairly. That's all I want. Because I just get tired every time someone of color goes into some situation like this. It's always they're guilty before they're proven innocent. And that's the problem, where the law says you're innocent until proven guilty. That's what the law says.
It does. And I'm not saying nobody's guilty. You ain't never heard me say nobody's guilty. I'm saying, if I know the justice system,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, if I know the justice system the way I know it, and you're a black man in this country, you put yourself in that position, you are more than likely going to get convicted.
But see,
that's just America.
You say, well, if you put yourself in that position, me walking down the street, I'm just using myself as an example. Me walking down the street, minding my own business, and then someone says I did something to them. How am I putting myself in that position when I'm just walking down the street?
You said somebody does something to you?
They said I did something to them. I'm just walking down the street. A bold-faced lie.
Okay, I get it.
Something happened to me.
I get what you're saying.
I'm personal experience. But I didn't place myself in that position because somebody's jealous and they the one who put the thing on me when it actually never happened. But I have to go fight this case. I'm looking bad because they put me on my picture next to R. Kelly, and I'm already looking.
You're talking about your situation.
My situation.
Okay. I get. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is not fair to me because I'm already. People are already accusing me of something, and I know for a fact it never happened. Never happened.
So did you beat it?
I'm still going through trial.
You're still dealing with it?
Yes.
Oh, was this the situation you was telling me about in Chicago?
Yeah.
You got to go to court in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got to go to trial. And I know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt,
that you didn't do it. That you didn't assault her like she said you did.
I never touched her. Never.
Well, I was just trying to get someone else to come up here and talk. I wasn't running, but I was glad that you wanted to.
No, I didn't run. I mean, I didn't say you ran. I just said, I was being respectful to you and just letting you finish, get your point across or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay. But
I ain't want to step on your toes.
I didn't say exactly what you said. I said what I was saying was of the fact that when people are sitting up here, we sit up there and we look at things in the glass two different ways. You can look at it half empty or you can look at it half full. And just as Sylvia was trying to explain to you when I did drop down, what I was saying is we don't know what the situation was with the young man that ended up on the short end of the stick, which is when he lost his life. So I'm not saying that it was we try to justify why he lost his life and everything. We're talking about gangs here, right? So let's talk about some gangs, right? Let's just talk about street gangs, right? So we're talking about street gangs, and we're talking about another guy that probably was in the gang, or there was a rival, or there's something of that nature. Now, give it, no one deserves to lose their life, but that at some point in time, when you live a life of crime, there is a loss that can happen. Whether it's in a rival gang or whether you're working with your gang and you battling with another gang or whatever, there's some type of law. And sometimes you can have a choice. You have a choice to either get in that gang or get out that gang. You can either be a productive citizen or you can be a gang member. Whatever choice you make in life, sometimes you can seal your fate. And sometimes it can be you got the short end of the stick. Not all the time. Not all the time. But what I'm trying to explain to everyone is sometimes there are a lot of people in the grave for the choices that they have made. I was using my uncle as an example because he was living a street life that he knew that he decided that he wanted to get into. He didn't come from a family of that. He came from a family with a mother, a father that was productive. People go to work and pay taxes and they do all this and that. But he decided to get into this life. And now he is deceased. And we as loved ones are mourning and we upset and we mad and everything else. But at the same time, no matter how much we want someone to punish for his death and all this and that, we had to come to the realization that he put himself in that lifestyle.
So the person that did it gets a pass in your eyes. Is that what you're telling me?
I didn't. That's not what I said.
All right. The very scenario you gave about a person. Hold on. The very scenario you gave about a person losing their life. The very same thing applies for the person that winds up in prison.
Absolutely. And
okay, that's what I was saying. That's all I was saying.
Right. So as I was saying, that even though, but what I was saying to you was, there is some people that have to go to jail. There is, if you can prove that that person has done it.
You're just saying not thug.
But at the same time, I had to be fair with it, even though it was my uncle. At some point in time, he was in the street life. Had he not put himself in that position, he may have been still alive today.
Hey, Dom K and his feelings, Sylvia. You know, remember the other night was he and his feelings. He had a chance to call my line and everything. You and your fit. But look, I think what they got against Thug is weak. If you've listened to my live long enough, I'll tell you it's weak. The only thing they got on me is the RICO, and the other charges he'll get some time. He ain't gonna go away forever. But the RICO is the one that's going to hurt them. And they know it's a weak case, which is why they hit him with a RICO, so that they can say that they're a criminal organization, so they can blame Thug, put him at the top of the heap. That's the mountain he's facing that he has to climb. And that's a tall order for him to carry. That's a tall mountain to climb. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, that's all I'm saying. Problem too. But I understand what you're saying, but that's still a problem too, because there's a whole lot of people who should have been convicted of a RICO or charged with a RICO, and they do a heinous crime and they're not being charged with a RICO. I find it to be very ironic that when it comes to African American men, they want to charge them with more RICOs because there's not enough Italian mafias anymore for them to charge them today. So they go after our black men, and that's just all I'm saying. So in that note, I can leave.
Not a lot of RICOs going on in the music business industry.
Oh, yes, they are.
Yes, they are. There's a lot. There's a lot of
RICOs. Yes, they are.
There's a lot of RICOs. There's a lot of
RICOs.
RICOs.
She made a statement last year. The prosecutor, the federal prosecutor, made a statement last year that she's going after rappers. And she's going after, that's right. She's going after rappers with these RICOs. She made a statement.
Oh, yeah, she said that.
So, hey, yes, they are going after him. And I find that to be ironic. Find that to be problematic. That's something that no man should be taken lightly.
I don't know. I mean, listen, man, I get what y'all saying and I understand, but I just can't go with that. I feel what y'all saying. I understand where y'all coming from. You want to play the victim. The system is after the black man and all of that. But
no,
if you're not out there wilding out and doing, and even remotely close to a lot of these things, because trust me, I come from the streets. I grew up in the streets, and I ain't never got caught up in nothing major, but I know a lot of people that have, and the people that have were actually involved. So if you're not involved, then you're not going to face a lot of these things. Does it happen here and there, period, every now and then? Yes, it does. But we're not going to sit here and say that every single thing that they're accusing those guys of, that they're all just innocent and they were just sitting around doing jack shit and people just, the body's just dropping and nobody knows what's going on.
Language.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, but that's the perspective. I understand where people are coming from when you're talking about the system, white supremacy, racism, the boogeyman, everybody's out to get black and things like that. But no, even if you know that, why are you positioning yourself to get even targeted even further?
But why would you sit up there and say someone positioning themselves when all they're doing is making music?
They wasn't just making music, ma'am.
They don't sit up there and go after.
Ma'am, they wasn't just making music.
Making a movie of shooting up everybody and saying that's a RICO.
Because people don't actually die. People don't actually die in movies.
Yes, they do. Alec Baldwin.
Oh my God!
That one just did that. One just died.
Let's get you just said, and I just pointed it out.
So one person gets killed on a movie set. That is the. So let me ask you this: one person killed. One person gets killed. So a couple of people gets killed on a movie set. That is the equivalent of the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of bodies that have been taken by black hands over the years and years and years since gangs has been around since the 70s. That is the equivalent
of the population. They know the power of scrutiny. trust and believe they know the power of scrutiny. Yes, there's a lot of black on
All
black
right.
crime, but we only 13% of the population. Believe me. Believe me.
I don't want
Okay, y'all.
to.
Can we move along?
Listen,
now?
I'm just gonna be honest, man. I can't go with
You
that.
got the right one, because I'm right here
I
for
can't.
you to be honest.
I can't go with. I can't go with that though. I get what you're saying, but I'm never gonna see it from your point. I understand the point that you're getting at, the system thing, but we can't keep leaning on that as a community. We can't keep doing that.
I've never been the person that sit up there and blame everything.
That's exactly what you're doing tonight.
That's not what I'm doing tonight. What I'm doing is to let you know that your government, that you think that because they bring charges on you, that means that they must have something, is not actual thinking, right way of thinking. They are wrong too. You have to understand that the people that you're sitting up there believing because there's a government and got this.
These guys are not just making music.
That's because you are a victim of the Milgram experiment. You are the 65% that will be sitting up there believing in the Milgram experiment. I'm the 35% that's boss enough to stand up and say, no, that's wrong. I'm
not believing in no experiments. I'm just looking at what I see is right in front of my face.
But if you understand what the Milgram experiment is, you are part of the 65%. You believe in authority. Authority is right in your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Authority is right in my eyes.
That's the way I think it. That's the way you
So are you a 1%er? You're a criminal?
No, I'm 30. I'm a 30.
Are you a law-abiding citizen?
Challenges authority.
Are you a law-abiding citizen?
Of the Milgram experiment that challenges authority.
But are you a law-abiding citizen?
Yes, I am a law-abiding.
Then you believe in rules as well.
I sure do.
Okay, then. So what are you talking? So why are you saying that?
But I also believe that I am the 35% that will stand up to authority even when it's wrong.
Well, stand up.
That's what I do. That's why you got me on here on this platform with you. And
yeah, stand up to the authority. I'm not the authority you need to stand up to, though. I'm just a man on a YouTube platform. I'm not the authority you need to stand up to.
That does not mean they're humans too.
Okay.
All right.
But I disagree.
You can, but I'm right.
We agreed to disagree.
Yeah, I disagree. I mean, play the victim.
Victims. I'm just the 35% that challenge authority.
Okay, well, go break the law then, and see how they handle
the law, because I uphold the law and I believe in rules and regulations.
Okay, but you just tried to shame me for saying I follow the rules. You just tried to shame me for saying I follow the rurules.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play the video now. Can we play the video?
Oh my God.
We'll play the video.
We'll play the video. No, it's good to have dialogue, y'all, because we all have different opinions.
You can come back up now. I just had to let it be known. You know,
go challenge the authority. Good luck with that.
I do it every day on my channel, every single.
Well, you're not challenging authority talking. I can do the same thing on my channel.
Oh no, I sit up here and did more even in my real life. I challenge the door every single day. I have did a whole lot of evidence.
I said I believe in everything the government says.
I do it all the time. That's exactly why my podcast is for.
But it is good to have this type of dialogue, because so maybe we all understand where the other person's coming from. So it's very good and respectful. It's all
and I don't believe in echo chambers. So if y'all can't respect the fact that people can agree to disagree, then it's all good.
But
I'm not gonna.
You are absolutely right.
I dance to the beat of my own drum.
There's a lot of people who believe authority figure is always right, and that's.
Well, I never said that. You don't even know me enough to say that about me.
You never know me enough to say that I don't like rules and regulations, or I play the victim.
But you accused me of that. So I said,
"Hello, we're getting personal here. We don't know. We're getting personal."
You accuse me of that. You know what I'm saying? I never made a statement about your. I never made a personal statement about you. Period.
There were people who believe that authorities is always right. That's what I said. I didn't.
And you accused me of that.
I didn't accuse you of that.
Excuse me. Hold on, Getty. You see the message right there?
I watch my words carefully.
Ladies and gents, okay, can we move on to the next topic here? Okay, somebody just put in that. Did you know already that Fannie Willis had represented a YSL member in private practice?
Yeah.
And she's using that. Okay, did you?
Yeah, definitely. That's That's one of the questions I asked the brother George Cheedy when I interviewed him on my channel. That is the the Atlanta journalist that knows a lot of information about the RICO case. I interviewed him. I asked him about Fannie Willis having close ties to members of YSL. So I know about that. I know about that.
What did he say?
I can't. It was like an hour and a half long, but I did ask him, and he said, I think he said he was close to. Nothing about them. He was close to somebody that got killed, their mother or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. But hey, man, you know, conflict of interest is all over the place when it comes to this trial. But I mean, is that going to help? Is that going to save? Does that excuse what's going on? Does it mean things didn't happen? Does it mean that this is a witch hunt? It might be. It might be. I ain't never said the man need to go to jail. I get my message. I spread to the youth. I say, look at the situation these young men are in. Get your Get your behind out of them streets. Do something else with your life. That's my message that I put on my channel.
But you got to give them solution. You can't just say get yourself butt out the street. You got to give them solution. I mean, you can't just. Some of them don't have mentors. They don't have a real example for them. So I just have a problem with people saying go do this and then nobody's willing to help them. Somebody needs to guide them.
Listen, charity starts at home.
Well, sometimes they have broken homes.
You changed. Well, that's not everybody. Everybody can't fix that.
Yeah, but there's got to be somebody out there to help fix it.
Well, y'all better put y'all boots on and go out in every ghetto right now and start saving these children. If not, the cycle going to repeat itself. Charity starts at home. You know what I'm saying? I raised my son and my daughter to be productive citizens in society. They're not in no situation. They're not in no drama, no mess.
Daddy, so you think your responsibility is just to yours only?
No, I got nieces, nephews. I got a whole family that I preach my gospel to. Absolutely. Nieces, nephews, cousins, little cousins. Exactly. But listen, man, you can't keep giving this. If you don't fix the poverty issues in the community, it's going to keep happening.
Who is this idiot in here? This person right here. Look at this.
I don't know.
Block them, whoever that is. Y'all block them because I don't have time for that today. I don't have time. Can we show the video now?
You can.
All right. You sound like you're upset. Are you upset?
Hell no. I'm having a blast.
You sound like your voice started like cracking.
No. I'm just getting.
I need you to bring it down a notch.
I'm just getting started. Hey, right. This is my arena right here.
I know. That's why I'm like, okay, you can go ahead. We need to stop this now.
Yeah, charity starts at home. You know, I didn't have the best parents in the world. You know, I grew up in a ghetto existence, and my family was victim to the streets. My mother was victim to the crack era in the 70s, 80s. My father wasn't around, but at some point, I survived all of that, and I went through what I went through. But I survived all of that, and guess what?
You're an exception. You're an exception.
Guess what? And I stopped making the excuse when I became a man about what my life was and what my parents didn't teach me.
And don't you know?
And I had to figure it out on my own. Nobody taught me how to be a man.
You know what I'm saying? Since you're the exception, don't you think you need to grab somebody else along the way? That's our responsibility. Okay.
The people I grabbed was my children. I had to do it. I got responsibility to my children first. Yes, it is first.
I'm saying, of course, yours. But you
family first. Yeah, family first. Yeah.
You say your children are grown, right? So now, isn't it your responsibility to help the community?
Huh? Say what?
Don't you think that's your responsibility to help the community, your community? In whatever capacity that God has given you to strengthen?
Yeah, where's my RICO? Y'all know, where's your RICO? Man, my son, 22 years old, family. I left the streets the day he was born, July 25th, the year 2000. I made a vow to my son. I'm done. And that decision was the best decision I ever made in my life. So excuse me if my perspectives on life has changed and I figured out how to get it out of the mud and make something of myself and not make excuses as the system is targeting me and trying to beat me down. We already know the system is against us. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? Where's the unity as the community? We still killing each other left and right. What are we going to do about it? Y'all focused on the system. The problem is us.
But see, okay.
We can't fight the system if we have no unity amongst ourselves.
But see, the division among us is selfish and self-preservation and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but that don't have nothing to do with me because I'm not against my folks. That's a mass scale thing. That's an overall us thing. That's an overall us thing, and it's going to take us to fix it. We can't depend on them to fix it, and if we're going to be fractured,
you're saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if we're going to be fractured, we can't expect for the system to take care of us and respect us if we're fractured as a community. We can't even come together and agree on anything. Okay, and maybe the system takes advantage of that and say, hey, they fractured. Hey, we'll feed the school to prison pipeline with them, and we're going for it.
Yeah. All right. Can we get this started with I'm not in the position to make excuses, man. I'm a man. I learned a long time ago. I can't make excuses. If I mess up, it's on me. If I fall, it's on me. I ain't got nobody to pick me up. That's how I live my life. So excuse me if I look at you and you out here gangbanging. I tell my son when he was a little kid, you wind up running around on them streets, you end up in the penitentiary. You can't look at nobody but yourself because your father raised you right. You want to go out there? You saw your father work hard, take care of you, provide for you. You got a good example. If you run out there and go out and take up them streets and you wind up in the penitentiary, that's on you. I did my job. And we don't know what kind of upbringing those guys had just because they was in the ghetto. It's good parents in the ghetto, family. There's a lot of good parents.
Yes, I grew up around, I knew people that had good parents, 2-parent households in the project. Everybody wasn't busted and disgusted. Then you
gotta also remember there's the environment also. It's the environment.
It's the environment. Yeah. So I'm not in the land. I'm not in the thing of making excuses. I don't have the luxury to do that because I wouldn't be here where I am today if I sat around and blamed everybody for my problems in the position I put myself in. My mother taught me that long time ago. My mother told me.
Can we move forward? We know. Okay, we got this. People came here for the update. We're gonna get in this. We're gonna be on.
We gotta stop this. Man. Let's hold our people accountable, bro, and won't make excuses for them, man.
Oh my Lord, y'all.
If you're making excuses for people, you're enabling them. That's all you're doing.
Can we move on?
Life is what you make it. Accountability. Thank you, McCain, Cornell. Accountability. Nobody said that. That's the first person to put that word in the chat. Accountability.
Can we move on? Can we move on? Can we move on?
Go ahead, Sylvia. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Y'all got this man going, y'all. Oh my God. I'm trying to get off this live because I got to get up in the morning.
Listen to this. Somebody said consider mental health. Lord, now I'm crazy. Oh my! They said the same thing about Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Jesus Christ, everybody. Let's go.
You guys ready now? All right. We just wanted to show you a couple of things that occur in the courtroom today. It's not much, but I just wanted to show you guys we got this feed going on, and I just want to share it. I apologize for all this spitting fire. I think you need to do part 2 with Getty.
Yeah, ain't no echo chambers here, so y'all looking for everybody to agree. Hey, dialogue is dialogue. That's why you're stuck. You want somebody to agree with you.
All right. Yeah, Lord.
Take that RICO charge. RICO charge when I was in the streets. Insane. Oh man.
Okay. Thank you for the dialogue, folks. Let's go.
Oh man, that's funny.
So we can have a discussion on what we see on this panel here.
Is this before or after he laid his head down? That's what I want to know.
This is before he laid his head down. He was tired, y'all. He was tired. He says he wouldn't last a second up there. Up where? I'm reading these mad. Let us move on, Andre said.
Yeah, Toya D tripping.
Yeah, there is audio. See what happened, Amanda? They're not on the mic. You'll start hearing the mic when the judge start talking. They are, you can hear it in the background. The audio. Okay,
they're not talking on the microphone. It's just courtroom chatter. And yes. Nobody's speaking into the mic. Nothing's going on.
You will hear the mic. Once the judge, oh my God, everybody keeps saying no sound, no sound. You're not going to hear a sound because they're not on the mic. Yeah, this is today, McCain. This is the beginning. You will hear that once.
Did Ashley you swear said, again? I owe the swear jar. My bad, Ashley.
How much do you owe Ashley?
$3.
$5 a cuss. It's $5 a cuss word. You know that, right?
She gave me $3. She gave me a discount. Appreciate you, Ashley.
How you get a discount?
Because we can folk. Ashley, my people. Yeah.
No, this is Jamel. This is before court start. This is in the beginning. When the judge come in, you'll hear them start talking in a minute. So I just want to share with you guys some stuff before court started. Sammy, no IOE.
Yeah, I will. I'll give her an IOU. I owe you Sylvia and Ashley. I I'll look out for y'all a little later.
She said, copyright my video. Hi, Miss Sylvia. I have a degree in marketing. I want to let you know if you ever need help with anything regarding channel and the platform here. Sierra, I need you. This is actually this morning. This is what happened this morning. This is when they first came in. I have to watermark. I have to get a watermark on there. I definitely do. I definitely do need to watermark my stuff. Should I stop? Should I stop sharing it? This is one of many that's gonna come about, but we're gonna I do have to watermark my stuff. He says, nah, your camera is on the bottom left is enough. Infamous Sylvia, I told you always watermark your item. Well, I have it set up, but it's not working out. AD, I did what you told me to do. T2 says stop until I get my stuff watermarked. Yeah, I think I will. T2 says stop until I get my stuff watermarked. Yeah, she's right. She's right, because yeah, you're right, Rand. You're right, y'all. Yep.
Yeah, you just got to get one of those overlays made.
How do I get it made?
You just got to go to, they make them things at Fiverr. Go to Fiverr, get one made.
Get one made.
And it'll have your logo on it, you know, whatever you want it to say, and it'll just cover the borders of the channel so it won't stop people from seeing the actual video in the center. You know what I'm saying? You can have it set for the bottom, you know, you have it set for the top, or you can have it on all four sides.
Yeah, but see, with law and crime, they have their logo on it. Music urgence. They have their logo on it. I don't have my logo.
Your logo's at the top right. It's just like if you were to make it the screen, the whole thing.
Remember how they put it law and CN, I mean, what's the other one? The other station, they put it on their
they put it on the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
On the bottom left, yeah. Yeah, you just gotta get that your logo you got up top. Just gotta get that transparent. You gotta get somebody to make it transparent. And you can try to do it. I can give you a website where you can try to make it transparent. I don't know if it'll work for that because you got some white in it.
Yeah, Andrea, he did put his head on the table today. You want to see his head on the table?
Yeah, he put his head on the table.
Hold on, let me show y'all that one. Hold on. Yeah, he put his head on the table. Hold on a second. Let me just go get the one.
You said automatically, yeah. AD Music and Entertainment, yeah. You know, you can get one made. It probably cost you $5, $10. You know, those things aren't expensive like that.
AD showed it, but you would need what? AD showed me how to do it. Okay, there we go. This is when he had his head on the table. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show y'all. This is when he had his head on the table. Okay, y'all ready? This is him right here. Put his head on the table. You know what? Let me make it smaller. Should I make it smaller so when? Put this next to it. Let me stop. Doop, doop, doop. There you go. I see his head on the table.
Yeah, as long as you got the issue together by the time the trial starts, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you play?
Can you play for the people? Can you play for the
perk
people?
just kicked in. Just kidding.
What perk? What perk? Sylvia played like that at least for today. Okay, we'll play it for the day. Y'all subscribe and share. Oh my God, y'all funny.
Yeah, he probably got his hands on one before he went in, but you know, he might have been tired. They be sitting in there for quite some time, man.
Yeah, he tired. Look at him. He is so tired. Oh my God.
Yeah, he got his face in the.
He is so tired. Yeah, get the likes up, people, as we subscribe. Look at him. He is so tired. You see that thing on there? Look at him.
Oh my God. Yeah, you got to get a big logo and then make it like transparent where people can still see it, but they can see like right through it a little bit, or you can get like one right on the corner.
Yeah.
Or you can get
somebody.
one
I need help with that. Get my logo transparent and put it on there. I need help.
Yeah, get the opacity just a little bit so that you know people can know it's you. At least in some way, if somebody do snatch it, they can still see.
Yeah, my thing is I need them to start giving me credit. That's the thing. You know, if you're gonna take my stuff, at least give me the credit.
If they can get away with it, these guys are creative.
They're ruthless, man.
Yeah, they take my videos. They take my videos all the time, and they do it in a way where it's like
I know they I've seen them where they put. That's why we gotta make me bigger to put the video smaller. Hold on.
Oh no, they'll just clip that square.
I know they surely will.
Mm-hmm.
They are. I've seen them do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, they'll just take that little square and go ahead about her business.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have this on your channel, somebody takes it. If it hits YouTube content ID, YouTube will contact you and let you know somebody got your.
Somebody got my thing, especially with my thing running at the bottom too. My thing is running at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm wondering. I'm wondering. I need to do some research on that.
What? Yeah.
About court footage and stuff like that to see if you can.
Yeah, I mean, I think court footage. It's you can put your name on it as the ownership, but as far as yeah. He is so tired, y'all. Look at him. When the judge come in, you'll hear his voice. You want me to move it closer to hear the judge? Let me move it a little bit over. Oh Lord, he still have his head on there. Boy, he still got his head. Okay, there.
He ain't sleep though. He just
Look, he was praying.
Tired of holding his head up. You know, stuff like that. You ain't sleeping, man, the night before court and all that. You know, probably tired of them, probably up all night, man.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't be.
Adams, yeah, he's back in the courtroom. Adams is back. All 14 of the individuals in the courtroom. See, I'm trying to show you stuff that where no jurors are talking. But I'm going to show you the end in a minute so you guys can hear the judge talking, so you can hear that it is audio.
Loud and clear, yeah.
These are co-defendant indictment. Yes, they are. The guys in the back, you see the guy with the blue suit back there, and you see the guy with the white shirt, and then another guy with the white shirt, and then a guy with a headphone. Those are all the defendants. The attorneys have the suits on.
You popping off.
Huh?
You popping off, Sylvia. Looking good.
Thank you, sir. So But you see how he's looking at the witness thing? You see Mr. Jackson over there looking at, well, they call him Stillwell. Over there, he's looking at the he's going over his.
Yeah, that's SB. Shannon Stillwell,
SB.
yeah.
Yeah. That's. But you see how the camera, the camera back, that's the other rooms that the family are in. You see where the TV is? They could see the family in the room. You see up there on the wall?
You said what? The
TV on the wall, that's where you can see the family. The family's in the
they got like an overflow room, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a large room or like a kind of a small room?
That courtroom is, we talking about where the family is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger than this courtroom, because this courtroom seemed like it's so small. When I was in there, it's like everybody's on top of each other. That's the way it looked like to me, because they have all these extra tables and stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for Farley? Farley's all the way back there. See the little guy with the afro?
Mm-hmm.
That's him back there. See him over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, now you can see him right now with the blue. You see his face right there, y'all? Let me see if I can make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? Oh, I can't make it bigger. I can't make it bigger. I thought I could make it bigger. Can y'all see it now? Is it better? Can y'all see him now? You're not answering me, sir.
Oh, hold on. I was reading the text right quick. What you say now?
Can you see it bigger now? Can you see Farley?
Yeah. I know where Farley's at. I can see.
No, I'm saying, can you see it bigger? Is it bigger now? Because
they
were
it's
asking.
Bigger. Yeah. That's what I was telling you. At least you got your watermark up there in the top right. So, I mean your logo. But we just got to figure out how to make it transparent. Who you remember who did that for you?
I put it up there.
No,
I put it up there. I don't know to ask.
You don't know who made the logo? Yeah.
Yeah, I know who made my logo, and I had the
contact
logo
them and ask them, can they give you a transparent one? They probably can. Tell them you need that black circle, that black box off of it. Take the background off of it. They probably can't. We'll be able to do
somebody did it for me. Somebody did it for me when they did my my what's the name? Hold on, I think I need to get her to send me a copy of that. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I get her to send me a copy of it.
That way you can kind of take it, change the opacity, and put it somewhere where even if somebody take it, they can still see your logo.
Okay.
Make it, see through or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move it forward. I'm going to move forward so y'all can hear some sound, because right now there's nothing going on. Somebody said pause it. Somebody said pause it. What happened? Oh, they don't have my likes up? They in here watching the footage and they didn't get the likes up? We got 191 people in here.
Yeah, Sylvia, you popping tonight. Popping tonight. Let me see, 190. Yeah, 191. 191, Sylvia. Well, number 9. That's 191 on my end. It might be 196 on yours.
191.
191.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do that. Just tune in, you know.
Any document update? Yeah, I do have some document update. I hadn't read anything yet. Hold on.
Serious XM call that is.
Well, I'm about to hit the road. Any highlights on? Just 1 second. I
Keep
on my
calling me
Twitter. On my Twitter, I give you guys up on real time information of what's happening in the court. If you go follow me on Twitter on Infamous Sylvia on Twitter, I do give you update. I mean, on the second update of the court proceeding. No bonds have been given to anybody. None of the motions that was submitted has been addressed. The only thing they're addressing right now is hardship for the jurors. All jurors hardship. He did, I think, 28 jurors today. One juror did not show up. I think they moved her or him onto February 6th. I think February 6th is still gonna be having hardship. We have I think 27 tomorrow is supposed to be coming in for hardship. Hardship is gonna go all the way till February. And then after that, they're gonna have actual questionnaires going through questionnaires with the jurors. So it's still we got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. Long ways to go. Need to follow on Twitter and I will be bringing you guys update of what's happening in the case. You only see 30 likes? Wow.
Let me check. Probably got to refresh the page. But,
no, somebody just said
96. I'm seeing 97, 98.
You see 98?
I didn't refresh though, but I'm seeing 98.
Hey, Marvin. There go Marvin, y'all. Marvin's been gone for a long time. What happened, Marvin? We have 101. Thank you, MIB. Thank you. 101. Okay, we're going to continue playing it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the likes. Guys, you got to help support and bring this into the algorithm. The more you hit the like, even if you hit the dislike, it's still fine. As long as you hit something. Right, Getty?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and share this. Yes, please keep hitting the like. And guys, I will give you all the coverage that I can get you. The only thing is I cannot play the jurors when they're talking. I can't play any of that because that's the rules. You can't show anything has to do with the juror.
Yeah, man. You know what? The thing that's really bad about this is, remember remember I told you why the judge turned the cameras off, right? Mm-hmm. I did tell you who that was, right? What happened?
No, you never told me.
I'm sorry. It keeps slipping my mind. So next time we talk on the phone, matter of fact, I'll text it to you. You got your phone with you?
I got my phone right in front of me.
All right, hold on. Let me text it to you. Oh my God, man.
Okay, the judge is about to come and you're going to hear the voice now. Okay, y'all? No, it's okay, MIB. It was good dialogue. Okay, now you're going to hear voice in a minute. Watch, you're going to hear the judge talking.
Appreciate the love, fam. We networking. It's all good.
Thank you, guys.
Dom K, appreciate the love. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, okay.
What?
I got it. I just saw it.
Yeah, you saw it. I'll take. Yeah. That's what it was right there.
Oh my God.
Yes, that was the culprit.
Okay, now listen. Now y'all can hear him now. Listen, y'all can hear the judge now.
Folks, we have about 6 more people for the day, and then we should be done. Juror 343. Mr. Randolph, is that our next person? 342. That's right. Have we located 343 yet, madam? Okay. Let us know at the conclusion of our proceedings today, okay? All right, thank you. Okay, we'll see 342 now.
See if it's a volume on that player you're using. Not the on the screen.
I think it's the way they hold on a second. I gotta I could put my what's the name on it so you guys can hear it. I could put it.
Good afternoon, sir. Come on up to the come on up to the witness chair here.
Okay, I gotta move from the juror. Hold on a second. Gotta move from the juror.
I gotta get you. I gotta show you how to put a mixer on your computer.
What does it do?
It separates the audio so that you can control your audio separately.
Oh, okay.
And you can get it, and it'll also give you a chance to increase more volume if you want to. I'll show you how to put it on there.
Okay.
But that footage is usually loud.
Like admonitions I gave you, the ad nauseum admonitions. You remember those? Well, okay. All right. Do you remember that you can't phone a friend, phone an attorney, otherwise contact anybody else in regards to the scene, or otherwise have any conversations with anybody about anything you've learned?
Can you hear it?
Yes. Okay. That's an ad nauseum series of.
Oh yeah, I hear it. Yeah, I hear it.
Okay. You're still subject to those. Okay.
Comfortable break.
Sure, we'll see you hopefully in about 7 to 10 days if we need to. Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your patience.
That's good. I thought you were showing the footage. I was like, oh, turn it
on. Yeah. No, I wouldn't show. I would.
Folks, I think we are complete for today. Ms. Von Kelch, any administrative updates?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes. Jurors 343.
From today, yes?
Yes. 348, 350, 355 are returning on February 3rd for their hardship.
That's nice and loud there.
Repeat those numbers one more time, madam.
Sure.
So everybody can write those down.
343.
Okay.
348.
Yes.
350.
Yes.
355.
Thank you, madam.
Yes.
Okay. Any further announcements or any updates?
Yes. Juror.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Juror 354 had surgery on the 12th.
And then that's it, y'all. We got more footage, but I just can't show you all the jury stuff, you know.
Yeah, the judge forbids it. We don't want her to lose her pass.
Nope. I ain't gonna let none of y'all cause me to lose my privileges.
I'm telling you.
None of y'all gonna do that to me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good trial, man. I can't wait for it.
Well, we're gonna have it right here. All right, I'm about to get off. Thank you so much, co-host. I got to get up in the morning.
Look at Sylvia being responsible tonight. I'll see you. All right.
I got to get up in the morning, and I got my affirmation because my folks, half of you guys don't get up in the morning and do the affirmation with us, So, and affirmation works, y'all. They work. Sylvia's not going to lose nothing. I got at the court. Don't use words magic.
Oh my God.
Huh?
Huh? Don't worry about that. It's cannon fodder. It means nothing. Huh? You good, Sylvia? Everything's gonna be beautiful.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, don't even.
I'm so lost, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
I'm so lost.
We're gonna.
What?
Yeah, see past that. No. Sylvia's good. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here and on Getty Radio covering the trial. Sylvia gonna give y'all her perspective on her side with the trial, and I'm gonna give you mine.
Oh Lord have mercy. Randa, don't laugh at me. I don't know what the heck.
Yeah,
I don't know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, we don't want to, Yeah. Please. 13 Oblivion, you done lost your mind. You done lost your mind.
Oh, God.
Believe it's gonna be popping over there. All my lives be popping. I get it. It's
his
okay.
Lives do be popping.
Yeah, my lives be popping. You ain't got to come over there. It's all good. I respect it. That's why you have variety. You can decide where you can go. But my lives, you'll be there. My lives be popping.
Oh,
we be going ham over there.
Yeah, hey, that's how I met him. When you going live, Getty? Bougie Bay said, "When you going live?"
Probably not during the week. I focus on my standalone videos during the week, but I'm thinking about going live Friday. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, it's all good. I learned a long time ago, everybody ain't gonna like you. You learned that as a child. That don't bother you. It's definitely more love than hate. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, tune in to Sylvia, infamous Sylvia, and also Getty Radio, man.
Yes.
We networking. We building a network over here. So, y'all can try to stop it if you want to, but you ain't doing nothing but making yourself stand out and looking like you against the movement. So carry on, please. We building.
Yeah, we are building. We all have difference of opinion. We have to respect each other's difference of opinion. That's what being an adult is all about. We don't have to agree with each other, but we respect each other.
Amen.
That's it.
And echo chambers. There's no growth in echo chambers.
And I don't allow people to talk negative about my friends and my connection and stuff like that because it's not good.
Yeah.
Y'all two, Bonnie and Clyde. Why gotta be outlaws?
Outlaws. No, we are productive citizens of society. Yes. I love it.
I don't think he's.
I'm not.
I don't think he's against Thug.
I'm not.
I think he's just giving you a different point of view. You know,
I play Thug's music on my channel, you know, sometimes, you know, I rock with him. You know what I'm saying?
I just think he's giving you a point of view because, you know, the thing that there are victims in these cases, right? You have to also think about the families of the victim, the families of those that he on this side as well. So we can't just look at one side without looking at all sides. You know, you understand? Even if you stand on one side, you still gotta have some empathy for the other side as well.
I have to give you a different perspective, man. You got black, white, you got Democrat, Republican, you got Christian, Protestant, you got different perspectives, and everybody has a movement for their side of their perspectives. Like I said, life is about variety. You have a choice. You can decide where you want to go, or you can support both. And
Lord, there go Marvin. Oh my God.
You can act like an adult and support both.
Look at Marvin. Oh my Lord, Marvin, don't put that in my chat. I told you about that. Don't you dare do that. Marvin, don't do that.
Music insurgents too. Yeah, right.
All right, guys. I'm gonna say goodnight because my hubby is home. I got to go.
Facts, Lady Coltrane. Facts. Tell them, Lady Coltrane. Not even in marriage, spouses don't agree all the time, but y'all want me to sit up here and be an echo chamber for y'all, so you can say you like me. Imagine that.
Look, I like him, but I don't agree with him.
Yeah, see, you know. This must make great shows on TV. You know, y'all don't understand how TV shows work. You got one perspective, you got the other. You got Skip Bayless, you got Shannon Sharp. Skip Bayless is on one side of the spectrum, Shannon Sharp's on the other. And people like to watch different perspectives clash and go back and forth with each other. Y'all got to understand how the game goes, man. You looking for echo chambers. It don't work like that, family.
Yeah, there's some people in the chat that agrees with him. There's some agrees with me. And so it's like we're capturing both sides.
Yeah. That makes for interesting content. That's all. This is all content, family. That's all it is. Y'all taking it a little too serious. We don't know what's going on. When the gavel slam, we all have our answers.
Sometimes our answers are not even right. Sometimes, okay. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys, I'm about to go. You guys, I have to get up in the morning. Those that comes out with me, I'll see you guys with affirmation because that's my element. The affirmation on my element, y'all. That's when I thrive. But anyway, I'm going to say good night. Good night, co-host. Good night, everybody. Everybody have an awesome night, okay?
Facts, Black Beauty. Facts. Yep.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful.
And that's why Tahuti got blocked. She was disrespectful. You know, Tahuti called my show trying to curse me out the other night.
When I close, I gotta say, first I'm still trying to figure out what slap mean. I'm not gonna say something I don't know what it means.
I think it's an acronym for slime love all the time. I think that's what somebody told me.
Oh, so you look at this. This is the person that think other ways, and he knows the thing more than I do. Okay.
Well, I grew up in hip hop culture. Yeah, I grew up in the culture of hip hop.
Go on with your bad self.
Yeah, I grew up in the culture. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And I have not. I'm not.
I did.
I'm not a hip hop person. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a hip hop head. You know. I don't think I don't agree with the culture being under attack. I would never.
You said don't say the street lingo. Did McCain say don't say the street lingo?
Yeah, don't say the street lingo. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. Sylvia don't even rock like that. Y'all throwing slat all in her chat. You trying to make her affiliated.
All right, guys. You guys have an awesome night. Good night, y'all.
They put the snakes in there.
What's all the snakes? What are all these snakes in here for?
That's funny. That's funny. So we say Rico Sylvia.
Who put Sylvia Rico? Oh my Lord.
Oh snap! That's funny.
No,
that's hilarious.
I do
So
not
Hootie
have.
said, I'm an old hater. I ain't old, but I will live to get there. That's a good thing. Y'all stop trying to shame people for living, for staying alive. Y'all stop that. That's not cool. You're old. Lord have mercy. That don't even make no sense.
Oh, Rico Getty for hate. Okay, we gotta go now. That's enough. I gotta go to bed. Mika, go
Hey,
to bed.
music insurgents, man. You know, it's all good. I'm gonna unblock you, man. I blocked them the other night. That's
Yeah,
what he mad.
why do you gotta block people? Only they were disrespecting you.
Yeah, you gotta be. You gotta be disrespectful to block. Freedom of speech, I'm cool with. You can say whatever you want, but don't be disrespectful.
Y'all just gotta be respectful.
I got you. I'm gonna unblock you from music insurgent, man. Hope to see you on the next live. You too, Tahuti. Ain't no hard feeling. Maybe you can call up. We can dialogue.
Yeah, we just can't hate. Can't hate. We gotta love one another.
Yeah, I'm gonna unblock you, insurgents and Tahuti. Tahuti called. Hey, go to my live and look at. Finally, Tahuti called up and cussed me out. No, I didn't. All right.
Yeah, you already know my stuff is probably gonna be stolen tomorrow. You're gonna see it on all the other bloggers thing. Just make sure you tell them, give Sylvia her props. Give Sylvia her props.
Now they might not, because it ain't really a lot of audio. You see what I'm saying? Now, if it was like the trial going on and all that, y'all, yeah, they gonna take that.
They're gonna snipe. They're gonna
Let's
snipe.
get ready for it. They're gonna take it.
They're gonna snipe it, huh?
Yep.
They're gonna be like, snipe.
Yep. Now, what you can do, if let's say you got your face on the screen and then they snatch your thing up, you can hit YouTube and say, hey man, they stole my content, and you can
I don't like.
It's a lot of red tape. It's a lot of red tape.
I don't mind people using my stuff. I just want them to at least.
You just want the credit.
Acknowledgement. Yeah. Give me some acknowledgement, so people may come to my channel. Oh, let's check her out. That type of thing. So I don't have a problem with people using my stuff. I don't.
Yeah, I got you, Tahuti. I'm gonna unblock you, babe. And my apologies for thinking you was I think she got upset because I've met people named Tahuti, but every Tahuti I ever met was a dude. I think that's an Egyptian name, if I'm not mistaken. So I mistaked her for I thought she was a dude, but she's actually a female. So no disrespect to Hootie.
I mean, I don't. This last one, I don't mind. I really don't mind people using my stuff, but just give me the credit. I don't mind it at all. Just don't take my stuff and then, y'all know I work hard. I get up early in the morning. I travel down the road. I mean, I'm not even asking them for money. I just need my credit. Period. Fair is fair, isn't it fair, right, Getty?
Yeah, definitely.
Fair is fair.
And sometimes you gotta, I don't know if you can keep up with everybody that'll probably take it. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I run it on my page, they're gonna take it off mine too. That's why I got my logo glowing like I got it, and
But eventually, I have some people say they're gonna help me out, so we're gonna fix it.
Yeah, you'll fix it. You'll be able to fix it. You can get a what they call it.
And listen, you can't cuss on my thing, Getty.
You can get a drop. You can get a drop.
Get a drop. What's a drop?
Like where it's just every 5 minutes or something, it can say, you can have your voice will come in and say, "This is Infamous Sylvia." You know what I'm saying?
Sylvia.
While the thing is going, like a drop, so that if somebody's playing it, somebody take it.
Infamous
the drop will be in there.
Oh, I can record a drop. Infamous.
You can record a drop, yeah, and have it on repeat for like every 5 minutes or every 3, however long you want it to stretch it out. You say, "This is Infamous Sylvia." You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, okay. I do a recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's an idea a lot of people do too. It's sort of like a watermark, but it's a drop, a verbal watermark. Yeah. So share the live, give credit. We can help you out. Yeah, man, it's all about networking. You know what I'm saying? And in a few short weeks, how long I've been knowing you, Sylvia? Oh, she on the phone.
No, I'm on the phone. About 4 weeks, I think now.
Yeah, look at the strides we made in this short amount of time.
Yeah.
You know, that's what networking do for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, gotta go, y'all. Good night. Good night. Get off my live. Bye, people.